then it means that that's going to be that Jace in the top lane.
Is a lease there for contract. Considered lease in, but that's a matchup we've seen time and time again, and Rek'Sai
hit him
up for both as well. There's the Cocoon landing, damage down for contracts. Blabber now going to unborrow, smite back and do some damage with that furious bite. Actually fight down the bottom side as well. Cloud9 trying to help them jump, but they might get something in the bot lane. Instead, jump again, they're going to go for it. There's the unborrow onto Deathly. First blood on the table, gifted to Zeyzal. And now Contracts trying to Froggen. Stun Lance hits onto Blabber, but Froggen, he's the one that needs to swoop in for these kills. He's ready with level 6. Who can he try to find to pick off on Blabber? He's going to be the next target. Great headbutt there. Jumping onto Froggen. They want to try and get yet another kill, but Contracts finds the assassination onto Rek'Sai. But Sneaky, he's back in again. But that might be a mistake. He's forced to flash away. He's ignited. Froggen flashes, gets the kill on Golden Guardians.
Here with Contracts, who's been doing better. And hanging around, Rek'Sai is actually at the Drake. They're going after Niski. He's got everything.
Oh, that Cocoon was so good by Contracts. Weaved it around the minion wave, now forced to rappel down. Does have somewhere to go. The shockwave will not connect Niski. He must have thought he had nowhere to rappel to.
There's a huge wave right there. And
that mistake almost cost him his life as Froggen dives back in. That ignite is so close to being back off cooldown. Blabber does get the Drake. The minion wave is slowly coming in towards the turret.
They're trying to keep it away from the turret. They see it. Ole has Gobble.
And there's Blabber. They're going to go in onto Ole first. He gets pulled back. Now they have to reinitiate. Knock up there in onto Blabber. The damage is good. Actually, there's the Unborrow with the ulti there, but not quite enough to get to devour Ole in a 2v3 situation. Going to be maybe more kills. Buster Shot moves definitely away. They go back in. They get the kill. Zeyzal barely knew that would work. And now definitely going to force Sneaky away, but here's Froggen to play cleanup duty. There's Zeyzal down already. Sneaky needs to keep running down the lane.
Yeah, he needs to keep going.
Given that this is their strong half to play on. But we are kind of waiting for this mid game where Golden Guardians, the one strong point of the map for Cloud9 here in bot lane. If Froggen just keeps coming down though, it's not going to be that strong as Zeyzal does try and get the pole in. We'll find two. Oh, wait. They're going to get knocked up there. Definitely does have his ulti, so this has to be a bit more patient. Sneaky jumping in. They want to try and get Contracts. That was real nice as they devour and Fate's Call off to safety.
That's the nesting doll play right there. That's where it's like getting his belly and getting the Callista. Let's go. 3 people all get out there. And that is fantastic. That means that going for that play, even though Froggen was pretty late to it, because Niski just abandoned a wave to do it, that meant that Cloud9, they get this turret, but they don't get any kills.
And again, kind of the same thing we're talking about
for Haunter. So that's, I mean, they both have one turret. It's the CS, it's the Cull, it's everything. So 1,300 is a lot, but now the Tristana's on the side lane. Licorice,
getting 1v1 by Froggen at this turret. Ignite, not enough, but it was close. Cloud9 though trying to force another turret. They will actually go up in structures as Sneaky and Zeyzal push down the tier 2.
Yeah, and I thought that was why they... Now it's just, can people rotate to the mid fast enough? This composition for Golden Guardians doesn't have much wave clear compared to the way to keep them here.
I think it's just too much. Yeah. They've got more people. Sneaky is such a good demolitionist that...
Cloud9, even while they are behind, and that's off of that bottom lane, that's off of the performance that Flavors had being on this side of the map more than not.
Yeah, I think just quickly realized where they needed to play to Golden Guardians credit, and the likes of the Tristana and even the Ori. Cloud9 feel very solid in the 5v5 mid game. Blabber though forced to burn that stopwatch as he got stunned by Contracts, and that will be all she wrote for that play.
So if we did look at the goal, it's kind of, I would say, more or less even in combat stats here.
That's a 1v4 here for Licorice. Got his flash, fails to burn it though, but does hold on to the ulti. Fate's Call also burnt there by Deathly as they tried to dive. So here's an ult from Licorice, going to try and keep this turret alive for a little longer. Finds 3 on the bowling ball, but not enough to save the turret. That's Cloud9 just trying to play a turret rush here as they will take yet another one here in top side.
They have a better minion wave, so they can continue to push and have
Sneaky behind. So many times we've seen Cloud9 get behind in games that never fall. They tend to not fall dramatically behind as Froggen is trying to find pickoff. That's a huge chunk of damage on the Zeyzal. Ignite down. He goes back through. Heel burnt there by Sneaky to try and save him, but Froggen able to find the pickoff.
It gives them a lot here because now they can start poking, picking.
Yeah, if they get Blabber, that's a really good pick around Baron. Shockwave not going to connect, but Niski, I think, able to defend his jungle. Here's Licorice, so we're going to find the re-engage. Knockup does not connect.
It's only 600 gold, but it's the fact that the items are really cheap. Hold on, he's going to go execute Ole.
He's going to get jumped on. That's Blabber with that execute kill. Now Haunts at the next target. Sneaky also in jump range. I don't know if this is careful enough. All right, finds Zeyzal, finds the face back. Froggen still going to jump in. That's the rocket jump away from Sneaky. Ignite is down as Froggen forced to flash into the Baron pit. Blabber going to chase him, find the Price Seeker. Knock up lands. There's the shutdown.
And the quick reaction.
Yet another elemental Drake.
Ocean will help them siege and actually negate a lot of the Jace poke too. So it'll be really interesting to see what ends up happening. There, he's got the Vamp Scepter to make sure that he can heal up. Haunter's actually going to be able to solo that.
Here's Licorice though, flank also coming around there from Zeyzal, I believe. Shockwave does connect onto Contracts and Ole goes down. Haunter, he's so late to this fight as Contracts is on the wrong end of Sneaky's double kill.
That was what the game changer was.
Because they burnt it earlier, invading in the red side. Cloud9 now 3v5 against Golden Guardians at the Baron. No smites here on the Golden Guardians side either, so any hope of a steal is pretty unlikely. Licorice with a double knockup. He's going to get the party started. Zeyzal finds Froggen. They're going to try and chase him down. Sneaky in hot pursuit wants to get it done. Froggen does dash back away. Here's the execute incoming onto Deftly, but a stopwatch is popped. GA will be the trade. And Sneaky on a killing spree finally fells Froggen. Haunter now going to get the chase on. Will take the Clever. Looking to try and find Licorice here as well as Deftly hopped away to safety. Licorice forced to flash out of the way as Sneaky. I've never seen this before as Licorice TP's into ulti. Looks for the knockup, doesn't find anyone. There's the Fate's Call finally back up, and Sneaky, he got poked out on lane. Pushing forward, Contracts is there, and Sneaky overstayed his welcome as Licorice, very tanky with a stone plate pop. Ole devour after that Shockwave will give Golden Guardians yet another kill.
They got the Baron, but it's just going to be Zeyzal.
Cloud9 might as well try this last bit of Baron push.
Froggen on the side, he just W'd over the wall. He's looking for a full flank here.
Gonna have to commit pretty hard, but Cloud9 usually covering their base as well. That control ward's nice, finds Licorice. In hip force, Licorice dashes out of the way, and Golden Guardians just don't
do that.
No, they don't. No Scion, nothing. Maybe another turret here for Cloud9. Golden Guardians. Is this where you want to try and mount your defense? Licorice goes in. You know, the Haunter Shockwave will miss, but it will get a flash. Slow and steady here for Cloud9. Just, again, taking down structures one by one. It's like dismantling a skyscraper, Irene. You have to do it one floor at a time.
Or you just knock the whole thing down.
No, no, no. Do not do that. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. As Blue Buff goes over to Cloud9 as well, also going to march themselves towards the Scuttlecraft, but more importantly, perhaps, the Elder Dragon.
Yeah, the Elder Dragon, it'll go down fairly quickly. I wonder if they'll get interrupted here. I feel like they're actually just going to have them show up when it's at like 4,000.
I think if you're going to go, you have to go pretty soon here for the Golden Guardians. They will try and find the pick. Licorice with the ulti. Zay's already popped his. He's relatively tanky. Dragon goes over. Cloud9 now reinitiate the team fight. And Ole, he's just stuck in the front line as Contract has almost no health to speak of. He'll be slayed by Sneaky. And there's Blabber into the ulti tunnel. Onto Haunter. He's going to get shredded to pieces as Sneaky finds the shutdown. And Froggen, he's trying again to find these flanks. But the super minions are all about to finish the game.
Yeah, Ole's going to go back with Deftly. He's got to bring him back with that Abyssal Voyage. That's going to remove the Banshee's Veil. Blabber actually is going to go after him.
He's going to try again.
Lower cooldown Q.
Yep, Q back up, cancels it. Cloud9 marching into the base. One Nexus turret already down. It's only Deftly and Ole right now. Froggen is going back. But Cloud9, I think they're just going to knock direct to the Nexus down. Golden Guardian, there's nothing they can do to stop the onslaught of Cloud9 on the Nexus, and they'll stay 7 straight wins here in the LCS. So we dive towards the fountain, and yet another victory.
That was a game where Cloud9, they drafted for late with the Orianna and the Tristana. The Ornn kicked in later, and Licorice did a great job of surviving, as well as the rest of the team. And once Froggen started getting all over the map early game, the mix-up was really what put the tempo back in Cloud9's favor. They were able to get all the Drakes early, and I feel like even though it looked like it was out of their control, they still had control at the beginning of the game, as much as they could.
It does always feel like, you know, there's a level of losses you deem acceptable when you draft your comp and move it into a game. And I think in this game, despite the pressure, Cloud9 knew what side of the map to play on, knew where they could find trades and be strong, and just kind of played the game out calmly. That was the quietest game I've seen from Blabber in forever. I think Academy